there is a certain level of sickness that a person has who takes advantage of somebody who's disabled or has a head injury, such as I do. I'm okay now, but when it first happened, there were several situations where people talked me into doing things publicly that were extremely inappropriate, and they're going to pay their consequence for that. Because these guys knew that I had this head injury. It was really, really bad especially when it first happened. Witnesses say that you could see my brain. Well, and there's a hole in my skull. Anyway, we know I have evidence of that. Not just I'm sure they caught that in the MRI yesterday, along with the fact that there's multiple people that saw the hole from the outside after I had my sleep apnea test. My point is this, though. I take responsibility for my actions, but there's some things you're just not responsible for, especially when you've got a head injury like I had, and these guys were doing the things that they were doing to me. I started to realize that these guys were exploiting me, and like when Ronald tried to sell me to the undercover dude, he claims it was an undercover guy. That's nasty, and there's consequences are going to come from that. Ronald thought it was funny. He bragged about it. He also bragged about telling me, bend over, B-I-T-C-H, the day that we conceived my daughter. There's witnesses to all that. People that heard that situation because our trailer walls are so thin. The people that were outside playing with the children could hear us inside the trailer. There also were witnesses to the fact that Ronald raped me at least 3 times after I moved into Lot 35, and that I kept telling him no. There's people that heard him rape me, and there's also people that witnessed before, during, and after. They also witnessed me continuously tell Ronald to leave and move out. And they knew that he was taking advantage of me. So there's going to be consequences for that. I felt very much like I couldn't come forward because of the situation that happened in 2003 with my children. It's common sense that says, if they're not going to prosecute somebody who did what they did to me with regards to my head injury, especially knowing that this was somebody who had a child abuse conviction and had already been to prison for child abuse, and he was sleeping with minors, because the person that hit me in the back of the head, she was charged in juvenile court. So there's no way out for these guys. It's just over. And, they're going to serve their consequence for it. There's so much more to this. It's disgusting. But I really had to take a break because it's, this takes a toll on a person. And I had to sit back and take some me time, which is really necessary for me right now. I do want to tell everybody Happy Mother's Day. Have a blessed weekend. I'm going to, no matter what, I'm not going to let these people steal my joy. And that's pretty much it. I will be back with more videos. Have a blessed day.